Welcome to episode 4.
Oh,
I'm not sure if we're including the World Cup specials or not, are we?
probably put that on.
Yeah. So episode 4, we think, of the Dubai Darts pod. We're in our third venue. We're experimenting with acoustics, sound quality and seating arrangements. I think we've done quite well today.
I think the production quality is on the up.
Yeah, very happy with the backdrop today. A bit of free advertising for everybody.
Yeah.
Great roast dinners at Neil Gwynn's apparently, so check them out. Tom's going to guide us through today's agenda, but we've got a lot to catch up on after the World Cup on Friday, and we'll have a whisk through what's been going on for the rest of the action last week and what's to come this week as well, I think.
Yeah.
World Cup's our main feature today, though,
Yeah,
isn't it,
so
right?
quickly go through last week. So Monday, Aaron beat Ollie. Aaron's now banned himself, and I think that's wise. I think Nell Gwyn should be really a grassroots and a seniors tournament.
Let's be honest, Aaron hasn't banned himself. He's been grounded.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's given everybody else an opportunity here this evening at Neil Gwynn's Monday Night Club. So I know Ollie fancies his chances of going one step beyond
Yep.
this week. But yeah, a bit of an open opportunity. Then Tuesday last week, that was a big one actually down at
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
It was knittingless.
It was knittingless, and like it was a really random field of play. I think because the World Cup was coming up, a lot of people went down there to test out the venue and check out their form basically. And what happened was, like, the outcome was the 4 guys who got to semi-final were all new semi-finalists. So you had Abu Rashid, who, love him to bits, but you would never pick him out as a semi-finalist out of a field of 32 players. Anatoly, who I would, is a quality player. They lost respectively to Amir Khan, not the boxer.
Although he does live in Dubai.
Although he does live in Dubai, yeah. But this guy's about 1/5 of the size of the real Amir Khan. And Jonathan, who ended up winning on Tuesday, his first ever title, and he was absolutely buzzing about it. So
Good.
yeah, so that was a really good tournament on Tuesday. I
Which
think.
brings us nicely onto Wednesday, which is Jonathan's tournament.
RT.
I don't know much about it, but I think it's worth mentioning. I don't think there's been an update on the drinks package, has there?
No.
No.
And Steve has been writing letters,
Yeah.
but I don't think he's getting a reply.
No.
So at the moment, Steve is boycotting RT Resto Bar events
Yeah.
until there's any update on the drinks packages. But I think Jonathan's holding firm.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he's filling it every week. So I think he's probably right.
Yeah. And then Thursday, nothing. So should we move straight onto the thing that everyone?
There was nothing on Thursday. No, you're
No,
right. Yeah.
Nothing Thursday.
So just to confirm, so Ting won on Wednesday. Ting Chavez.
Okay.
And Ramel was runner-up. I want to give Charles a shout out because he made semi-final. Charles is the secret linchpin becoming so of Dubai Darts. So Charles made semi-final on Wednesday, and he did the same on Saturday at RT as well. So I want to give Charles a little shout out. But yeah, Ting won on Wednesday night.
Cool. So onto the World Cup. So there was a lot of shocks, to be honest. We expected Scotland to win, so I think we should start with Scotland. Myself and Aaron, we predicted
I think we all did.
Scotland, and they didn't make it out the group.
Didn't make out the group. I think they were 2-2 out of their 4 matches, 2-2. And as it ended up, we thought there might be a few groups that would come down to like tiebreakers, but actually you needed a 3-1, 3-1 record to go through to the quarterfinals. They did 2-2 and they lost out. Big surprise that, because Alan and Richie were on paper a really, really strong. Well, they are a really strong pair.
Yeah. So moving on to, I guess, Let's look at should we talk about the people who's kind of let us down, and then we can talk about who did pretty good. So,
well, okay, I called out a lot of teams to be potential surprise packages, and in fact all my predictions were completely nonsense, because I called out Germany as being a danger, and they were the only team to lose all 4 matches. I said Ireland too had no chance, and they ended up shaking up Group B and were probably the team of the tournament, to be honest. Brandon and Dara. I said Hungary were going to be a danger. We were a bit disappointed by Hungary, weren't we? Really
embarrassing, really.
I think so. You know, we thought they were going to be probably. You called them out as being probably the seed to watch, really, didn't you?
Yeah.
And yeah, they were a bit disappointing. Who else did we have? Well, England too.
England too. Well said.
Yeah.
Yes, Bobby and Danny. So
What
really, there was a lot of trash talking between England 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And well, Danny and Bobby were silenced by Jamie and Adam. And just one thing as well. So when the guys exited, I was just smiling at Bobby. I'm just a smiley guy, really.
You are.
And I don't know, Bobby just had his beard in his bonnet about something with me. I'm like, Bobby, I'm not smiling because you've just been knocked out. I'm just a smiley guy. So, Bobby, no harm intended, mate. It's all love.
Yeah, when Bobby's not happy about something, you know about it quite quickly, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so England too. They were. I mean, their surprise result was losing to Ireland too, Brendan and Dara. And
that was a big shock.
That was what flipped that group on its head.
Yeah.
And England, I forget now, but they must have also they lost to India. Would have been their other loss to Nitin and Anurag. So they ended up 2-2, which didn't, despite Danny trying to do as many mathematical calculations as possible, they couldn't make it through after that. So so that was the biggest surprise of the night, I think, them not getting through, to be frank. And then we had the 2 Philippines teams in Group D who made it through relatively comfortably out of that group, actually. Who did they have? They had Switzerland, UAE 2, UAE 1, and Wales, who for me had the best walk-on of the evening. Wales,
yes,
with the Why Delilah moment. That was quite special, actually.
My memory's a bit hazy on that, to be honest. Like it is a lot of things.
Yeah. And Mike, for somebody who's
not Welsh.
Yeah, let's be honest. I loved the.
We can say it now.
The Welsh team brought a great support with them, and their I love their chant of Cardiff to Stockport, everywhere we go. So bless you, Mike, for getting involved and leading the singing on Why Delilah. That was pretty special.
Yes.
Team Mexico.
Team Mexico, that was a good walk on as well. They surprised as well. They got a few good wins,
yeah,
which
I think they won
no one
2.
really expected.
Yeah.
Again, forgive me, I forget who they beat, but they were a surprise package, I would say.
They were a very surprising package. And then on the walk-on front as well, of course, Ireland did a pretty good job. The Scotland, even though they ended up being pretty disappointed with themselves, I think they were pretty happy with the entrance they made with the Proclaimers. And that whole walk-on thing was a big
part of it.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the atmosphere to be quite as big as it was actually on Friday. It was a really, so everyone who came was part of it. I hope you had a great time, and I think we all see that was a massive success, and it'll definitely be repeated next year. And I think we've already created excitement and anticipation about the next one.
Yep, and we did get some content, so hopefully I'll try at the end of this video to pull something together. So I got some interviews, some videos throughout the night. So
yeah, absolutely.
Once everyone's listening to us drone on, that'll make them carry on listening to us
100%.
for a little bit longer.
Yeah. Moment of the evening for you? Did you have a moment of the evening?
Moment of the evening. I don't know. It was all a good night, to be fair. Do you know what? We've got a new MC as well. If Ollie ever gets arrested or whatever, we've got Will Neal on.
Extreme.
It's a bit extreme. He's a very more than capable MC, I thought.
Will, yeah. Well, he knows it as well. To be fair, Will's been telling me for a while. If ever you need someone on a mic, that's where I belong. Is what is secretly what he believes is his calling. So Will has 3 callings. I'm sure he won't mind me sharing. It's to be a dart player, to be in a band, and to be an MC. Those are his 3 callings in life.
Yeah.
And to be a father, I'm sure, as well.
Yeah. So, closing off on the World Cup then. So, obviously, India beat England, won in the final.
I was asleep. I didn't get to
were,
watch it.
Yeah, so Alan went to bed. Well, you can tell the story.
Well, it'd been a long afternoon, and pre the semi-finals starting, I just packed up some of the paraphernalia and took it to the hotel room and made the juvenile error of just telling myself I was going to take a 30-second lie down, which ended up being a 7-hour lie down, and woke up to, as you do sometimes when you're on the sofa watching those late night Champions League matches, you wake up to actually see the result rather than enjoying it happen. So that I clearly needed the shut eye.
It's poor really. We should know, but Ireland won. They had a good run.
Ireland won. They got to the semi-finals. They ended up losing to
India.
England in the semi-final.
England, yes.
Yeah. So Aaron and Nevin lost to Jamie and Adam in the semi.
Yeah.
And Nitin and Anurag beat Rodell and Jonathan.
That's
in the other
it.
semi.
You saved me.
Yeah, I wasn't even awake.
So,
Subliminally, you know what's going on.
So that's the World Cup. I think that's kind of everything for that. What do you think about this shout? So I met the German guys for the first time, who were 2 good lads, Marcus and Tim.
Yep.
So if you had to say Tim was a lookalike of an existing PDC player, what would you say? Because I think is this maybe this is quite offensive, but if there's somebody in the PDC, he's gone a bit off the boil. Who?
Tim.
No, not Tim. I've never seen him play darts.
I think he's getting better.
But somebody who's gone off the boil on the PDC, quite a young guy, early 30s, and he's Belgian.
Dimitri.
Do you think there's a little lookalike there?
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah. What we can do, we can put like we'll put a head-to-head on the screen, and we'll see what you guys think.
I think an arm wrestle between Dimitri and Tim would be a pretty unfair match, but
I think Tim's winning that one.
I do see where you're coming from in terms of the facial and hair look and everything. I think I see that.
Yep.
That's a good one. Dart player lookalikes.
Yeah, that's the only one I can see really from Friday.
Well, immediately, yeah. Dart player, yes, but then we've got Ollie Binns. And
I just had a good one for Ollie Binns, but I don't think I can say it. That will hurt him.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What, as a dart player?
I'll keep that to myself. Yeah.
As a dart player?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just have a think.
Well,
maybe we'll reveal that in the next one.
I think he's already been outed as a Frankie Boyle lookalike.
Oh yeah.
I want him to grow a beard at some point just to prove that to be even truer.
Yeah. But no, I think lookalikes could be a good future episode. Because I think today we don't really want to upset anybody, because we have upset quite a lot of people already. Well, I say we, you've not, but
no, but I'm going to maybe upset some people because we collectively decided today that the next edition of this is hot off the press. The next edition of Philippines against Rest of the World, the Mahaba Cup, which we were going to try and squeeze in as another pre-summer event, but we decided that we're going to push it back to its original September slot, the same as last year, so that we can give it enough bidding, enough time for teams to get their players together, and for it to find its place and get enough excitement built around it. So we're rather than try and squeeze that in a few weeks' time, we're going to push that back to September, and that was a decision taken in consult with the captains and everybody involved. So some people probably a little bit disappointed, but I think by and large, from the feedback I've had, the general feel of the room was that was what people would prefer. So that's going to happen. But there's going to be some other Dubai Darts signature events happening as well, which you can hear about pretty soon. So.
Yeah, so I guess let's just finish off then talking about the week ahead. Mm-hmm. So obviously we are here tonight at Nel Gwyn. It's a very Filipino heavy field tonight, so
it is.
That
should, I'm gonna have a quick look.
That should bring the standard up further.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a quick look at who we've got on tonight.
Ian Quinn, Tagala.
Ian Quinn registers for every tournament
and doesn't turn up,
and it turns up for 5% of them. So
forget about him.
So we'll see if that happens. Love you, Ian, but I think either you're trigger happy or you just have big FOMO. I'm not sure. So Anurag is signed up. He's clearly so excited about winning the World Cup on Friday that he's now wants to improve his order of merit ranking. Ben Day is not sulking about his performance on Friday. He's coming down. Charlie, he's now a fixture here on Mondays. Big G, I'm excited to see Gareth again. Gareth has a 100% record down here of getting 180s, so I'm expecting him to hit one tonight. Ian Tagala, Joe R, Jonathan. That's a solid lineup tonight. Rodell, Ronnie.
You're joking now.
And Steve Harad. So they do good drink deals down here, you see.
Jonathan, there you go.
30% off all night.
Have you still got the show notes on there as well? Yeah, I've got them there. Perfect.
There you go, mate.
Just see if there's anything I've missed. So that's Monday. Tuesday is Brooklyn, as everyone knows. I'm going to go down for a change, I think, just to get some match practice.
There's no vault this week, so...
No vault, but there is something else. Something bigger.
Yes.
So it's the Dubai Darts Championship on Friday. So that's, for those that don't know, it's not the top 8, but it's 8 of the so-called best players in Dubai. So myself and Bobby are the
seven of the best players.
7 of the best and me this week. Yeah. So that's that. So that's a strong field.
Are we allowed to confirm the field?
Well, you're the boss, Al. So I'm going to have to mute that.
So we got Bobby French.
Yeah.
Who's a debutant. He's not played before like yourself.
Who says that he's going to be the first round whipping boy, but I think secretly he fancies his chances.
Yeah, I fancy Bobby as well to shake it up a little bit. Even if he loses, he'll still shake it up. And then we've got obviously Aaron, Jamie, Adam.
No Adam.
No Adam.
Oh
no Adam's
He's
away,
back in
right?
England.
Yeah, Alvin. I was going to say Alvin Stardust, then Alvin Delgado, and struggling now for memory. Chris Burt's back, isn't he?
Chris Burt, yes. Whether he turns up or not is another story.
I'm not sure how or why, because we had a leaving party for him 10 days ago, and now he's back. So I want my money back.
So I'm looking forward to it.
It will be good. Yeah, it will be good.
It's my first time on stage, so we'll see how that goes. So I just want to practice as much as I can, really. I've asked a couple of guys for advice. One person says you've either got it or you haven't. Another person says don't look at the crowd. And another person says just get absolutely smashed. So,
well, I think that last part will happen regardless of the outcome. And I would say anyone that came along on Friday and enjoyed the atmosphere that we created in Brooklyn Bar on Friday, I think if you want to sample something again similar, like a party vibe around darts, it's definitely something to try and get to. I think there's 3 different tiers on the prices for the tickets. There's a brunch package for 3 hours, I think it is, from 7:30.
What's the What does the price start from?
325.
325.
Which gets you drinks for 3 hours. They bring out food all night as well, and there's MCs, walk-ons. It's a really great night, good entertainment. So if you're free on Friday, come down, support the guys, bring your friends, have a great night, and hopefully Tom and I will see you there at Rick Sauce JBR.
Yep. I think that's pretty much it, do you?
Is that pretty much a wrap?
Anything else to add?
I don't think so. No, I think that's it. So thanks for joining again, guys. We're going to go and try and
take out some Filipinos.
Pretend we're dart players against all these Filipino serious boys. So, yeah, have a good one, guys.
Bye for now, guys. Enjoy your week.